Hello, Star Wars Destiny of Renewed Hope fans. This is Tank from the Scum and Destiny team at Silver Sun Games in Montgomery, New York. Today is a very special day. This is our Renewed Prime, our November 20th, 2022. This is the last time we get to play with covert missions and transformations in our legal decks once Display of Power comes out next Friday, I believe, the 25th. So I have a very special group of guests this morning that came like almost 3 hours away to come play with us today. Introduce yourselves, please.
Hey everyone, it's Casero77, also known as Casey, and I've got both halves of Darteo77.
I'm Darwin. I'm Mateo.
And we are so pumped to be here for some in real life play with the Scum and Destiny guys, and huge thanks to Chris and Silver Sun Games. We've been hearing about this as a mecca of Destiny for a while, and we're pumped to be here to play.
We are pumped to have you guys here playing with us. Very exciting, and it's an honor to have you guys travel so far and bring your butt-kicking decks with you. So let's see how this plays out. But first and foremost, we obviously have 3 cards here face down. Why would we do that? Gee, could it be spoiler season, Casey? I don't know.
We've been paying attention every day. We think there's some spoilers out there. I think it might just be to show off these kind of snazzy cards.
The special sleeves that Tank went over the top and had made up. That could be. Let's just focus on those, if we could, please, for a moment. Thank you. These are indeed spoilers from the up-and-coming Display of Power set. It is an honor for ARH to drop these on Chris here at Silver Sun and let us be the ones to show these to you. I obviously know what they already are because I printed them, I sleeved them. But this is going to be some live, real reactions from some of our guests here. So let's get into it, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, let's see what's behind sleeve number 1.
Flip it.
Oh.
Kira, so that's going to go with the solo theme with Crime Lord Maul.
We're already finding combos here.
Instant analysis from Darteo.
She's a villain now. Look at that, guys. So this is a yellow Kira, as she was before. 11 points. 11 health, rather. 11 points standard, 13 elite. 2 ranged, 1 melee. 2 melee for an indirect cost. 1 discard, and of course a blank. She's a character leader scoundrel. That follows if she's going to be teaming up with Maul. All right. Charm. I get it. After you deal damage to one of your yellow characters for the first time each action phase, gain 1 resource. So if she takes that indirect there, she's getting a resource. Interesting.
Maul also has some.
Yeah, there's some synergy there. Okay.
Together well.
That's cool. So we get to do that once per turn, but I'm feeling it. Power action, remove 1 charm token, just 1, not 2. Remove 1 charm token from a character to deal 1 damage to that character. So she's dealing 1 extra damage per turn.
Each time.
Oh, man.
She's charming, then she's hurting you. That sounds like Kira.
It sounds like Kira, exactly.
I'm loving this art. This is another gem from Pistachios.
Yeah.
They've got that great kind of alt art for the release tournament that's coming up right around the corner.
Yep.
This is a sharp looking card.
It sure is. Wow. So you guys are thinking Maul, huh? You're thinking that's the combo?
Well, he costs 17. You are going to be going mono yellow though. So.
Well, mono yellow until after setup, and then you got blue. But how can you get blue in there? Yeah.
We need some way to sneak that
in.
Yeah. Interesting. That whole becomes another color after setup thing is we're still trying to wrap our heads around it, but I find it very interesting. That any kind of broken combos like that. Oh, what can we do with that? This ought to be fun. So clearly, if we're getting a set of 3, they must build on each other.
There's got to be something to go along with Kira.
So this is probably like a red trooper or something in there, right? I mean, or a gray, whatever. Oh, no, let's get serious. Good call. Rando Mando would be very happy with that. All right, let's see what's behind card number 2.
Ooh. All right.
First Light.
We've got a vehicle that's going to ride along here. We got First Light at 3. And this is going to come in 3 indirect, 2 discard at a cost of 1 indirect, 3 shields at a cost of 1 indirect. A resource, a +2 resource at a cost of 1 indirect. Whoa. So there's a lot of do damage to Kira, so she can kind of pump it around. Interesting. And then, let's see, when that support enters play, you discard a random card from an opponent's hand and draw 1. And her power action is if you spot Kira, so definitely meant to go with her. Clearly. Spot Kira to roll 1 of her character dice into the pool. Interesting. So you get an extra die out of her. if you got First Light out there too.
So she's essentially an elite character once you get this into play. That's really cool. Kind of a Black Chrysanthemum sort of spin on Kira.
So you got a lot of, I mean, between these two, you got a lot of discards.
Oh, yeah.
If you kind of put them together. So there may be some kind of mill shenanigans happening here.
Sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think, boys? Other reactions to First Light?
Well, I don't know. I think like there's gonna be maybe some kind of charm mill going on here.
Could be.
Not
Right. Leia's kind of doing something with that already.
Yeah.
So I'm noticing, so this is a 3 cost. If we're coming in, if we can mulligan hard for this, hit her hit her damage to get
the
that
extra
third
resource right away.
and bang,
Bang,
there it
you get
is.
that first turn.
That could be an interesting right out of the gate
She
sort of
could
surprise.
ramp up with money quick, too,
Yeah.
if you look at the kind of money sides of First Light there.
Sure.
Interesting.
Sure.
Huh.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. So what could possibly be card number 3? Probably something blue, perhaps.
Yeah.
A blue event that tracks, right?
Sandcrawler.
Totally a sandcrawler. Rando Mando, this is your spoiler set right here, buddy. Let's see what's behind sleeve number 3. Speaking of Maul, there must be a theme here. Would one of you like to read that off to us? Okay.
So we have a 0 cost yellow event, Await Dawn. This is a villain card. Spot a yellow character and choose an opponent's die showing a value of 2 or more. Then deal indirect damage to yourself equal to the value showing on that die to remove it.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, that's a little complicated. I might have to read that 2 or 3 more times to make sure I got it right. So is this like a crash landing that pays you? Like what are we thinking? How could we work this into our little combination here? Is that got some synergy?
You can play that, remove it, deal cure damage, then bring out First Light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Interesting.
0 cost removal in general. We're always
there you
looking
go.
for it. In this one, you do some damage to yourself. You get Kira's kind of powers going.
Bring out First Light, whole thing.
It's yellow crash landing with some with a bonus with a twist. Interesting.
Man, I like it. The kind of concept of seeing what happens for Kira and Maul after the end of Solo. There's a whole lot of sort of theme stories to build out.
I'm admittedly a huge Maul fan, and so when I first watched Solo in the theaters and Maul appeared at the end, oh my god, that was so cool. That was amazing.
Dari and Mateo had their first Solo viewing about a week ago, and we've actually got it to watch in the car ride home if we need to. So now we're ready, man.
Yeah. I will, just because I know there's a little bit of glare, I'm going to see if I can, I don't even know if focus is going to work here. Sorry, this is our first time actually working. That's probably just totally out of focus. But doing what I can here, guys. I'm a noob when it comes to broadcasting. But this may become a regular thing here. We're actually, all of our members are showing up for the renewed Prime. So we're going to be trying to capture several of our matches today, especially the top ones. And see if we can start putting them out there for you guys. I kind of like the way the old T3 crew with Symbio would kind of talk their way through the game without giving away what they're actually looking to do. That way, like for me, I have an hour-long commute every morning and again in the evening. If I can listen to matches that somebody's commentating on, I don't need to try and watch it and crash my car. That wouldn't be any good. So we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. But guys, thank you so much for joining us today. This was exciting stuff. Maybe this will become like a regular thing going forward. I don't know.
We love it. This is the best. Hooray for spoiler season! I can't wait to see you all with that new set.
That's it. Let's do it, guys. Thanks everyone for joining us. We'll see you soon.